Turn and talk. What did you learn? What did you see in the story?
Otherwise, it's going to never become wild. At first, birds were like all annoyed at each other, and then when the other giant bird came, they were all talking about it. It looks like they were all talking about it. How weird it looked, weird legs, and then they walked away from it, and then they started to like be nicer to each other and not be annoyed by each other.
Okay.
They're paying more attention.
Wrap up. So, what was the story about? What happened in the story, Jolie?
Not just looked like like all the birds started laughing at him, and then towards the end they were all featherless, and he started laughing at the other birds.
Oh, so you went straight to the author's message. Love it. Athena.
Well, I think the author's message was sort of not bully people, then that.
Can you guys hear her back there? Okay, so you need to stand up and say it louder, because Ollie and Derek and Sonic can't hear you.
I sort of think the author's message is that, like, you shouldn't bully people or else bad things will come to you. Yeah.
Dude, they're all pulling out their karma.
That's what I'm saying. They totally did.
Janny.
Well, I thought it was that you should like share, because if you don't, if someone comes to you, then it might backfire.
Oh, about sharing, and if you don't share, it might come back to you backfire. Mara. Louder, I can't hear you.
If you see someone and like they don't look like the same as you, and like you might make fun of them, or maybe like something else might bad happen to you, so then you get made fun of too. Then
You guys are doing awesome. Ollie,
never actually backbite people.
what do you mean?
Like
Just explain it. I get what you're saying, but
when they see this big giant bird, they started laughing at him and just like started talking about him and how ugly he is and stuff. And then once they started backbiting, they were so like into him, like laughing at him and stuff, that their brains were turned off, and then they thought of getting it out of the wire. So their brains just turned off, and then once they saw his last finger, and when it was touching the ground, then their brains turned on, but then it was too late, so they just actually.
so we didn't have the dialogue that we were paying attention to yesterday, right? Yesterday was what they said, gave us a clue onto like our lovely friend Rally doing the belly button moving, right? Yeah. I am, right? What's your name? I can't remember what he said his name was.
I am belly button.
I should have known that one. I am belly button. So yesterday we had that helped us get a viewpoint. Today, what were the things that we had to use to get the story, to get the backbiting, to get some of this other stuff? What did we get from the birds that wasn't dialogue, it wasn't words, but there were two things. I want to see if you guys know the words that I'm looking for that helped us figure it out. What did we get? Who am I in comment? Julie.
Like it's sort of body language and their facial expressions.
Nice. That's one of the things I was looking for. Their body language. What's body language? Turn and talk. What do you think body language is?